What is going on, dudes and dudettes? Camcorder, congratulations on your $107 this week. That's pretty awesome. Pretty cool. Pretty cool indeed. Let's get the tunes rolling here. The music gets too loud. You guys can just let me know. How long have you been working out? A week or 2 weeks? Camcorder. I forget. Okay. Two weeks. Nice. Nice. That's awesome. Are you enjoying it enough? We're reattaching this goddamn arm right now. It's absolutely happening. I'm gonna change. Oh yeah? Where are you going? What department are you moving to? Because the super don't do special. What the fuck is special treatment? The freezer and dairy department. Fuck yeah. That actually sounds enjoyable, working in like the freezer department. What department were you in originally? Is special treatment. Oh, okay. Front end, aka baggers. Oh, okay. Why would you have had to go outside? Was that like to bring shit to the to their cars and shit? What's up, Nico? Wanderson, charming, carrying only easily cured SCs. Well, that's good. Sorry I didn't stream yesterday, guys. I needed to take the day. I needed to take the day, you know? Patrol trash duty. Oh, okay. Gotcha, gotcha. We're reattaching this fucking arm, hell or high water. And the cards. What's up, Milo? How's it going? Yeah, fuck that. Especially in the heat, man. Fuck that. Milo, that sculpture's really coming along. Looking good, looking good. I am also ready for Halloween season. I'm just over the heat. I'm just over the heat. You streamed yesterday? Really? How'd it go? Well, at least you get to change departments. The freezer department sounds pretty enjoyable, not gonna lie. Going to the freezer back when I was 16, working at McDonald's was the best. A first-person sculptor. Well, just do what CNOT does. She's got like a basic Logitech cam on that harmonica holder. I think it's a harmonica holder. If you refuse, you're sent home. Damn. I just patented a helmet. Oh, a helmet would be cool. I bet a captured and contained soul of a honey badger. Oh my god. No, that would be fucking terrifying. For the freezer department? Or for the front area? Only one person is there at all times. Oh, okay. Everything could go wrong. Okay? Freezer. Okay. We're not possessing this with any honey badgers souls. Okay. A purple Teletubby that died on set? Where do you think your fascination for Teletubbies came from? Camcorder. Mutated sea bass with lasers on their freaking head. He died from heat exhaustion. Inside that fucking costume, I wouldn't be surprised. Adoration of Halloween. Okay. Eldritch God. OG purple one died in set from heat exhaustion. What a way to go, man. What a way to go. What a horror. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. What was written on his headstone, you know? Oh, how did you die? Yeah, that would be a shit way to go, for sure. For sure. Yeah, and who's gone out that way? What's his name? God damn it, what's his name? David? What's his name? Kerrigan? Cardigan? What is his fucking name? The guy from Kill Bill. David Carradine, yeah. Oh, fuck that, yeah. Kill Bill, yeah. Kung Fu, yeah. David Carradine, yeah. Or Carradine. But having said that, I think a few people have gone out that way.
That is one big pile of shit.
That is one big pile of shit. I heard it. Gotta hold this still here for a second. This one's not coming off this time. Give me an example of what you're talking about, camcorder. Oh, I see what you're saying. Like a new procedure. Moment of truth. Wait, what's a moment of truth? Come on. Cool off, man. Burned to death or drowning? Burned to death or drowning? Pick one, guys. What's chat got to say? Burned, yeah. Yeah, we'll have to make adjustments to this later, but at least I have it on here now. Burned. Because you can't die quick from drowning. How quick can you die from burning? I feel like that's also fairly a lengthy process. You don't have... Oh, you don't have to feel for that long. That's true, I guess. It'd be quicker. Yeah, that's true. Wouldn't necessarily be quick, but it would be quicker. There we go. That's good enough for now. We'll get back to work on this thing here. Real fires. The realest of fires. Oh, shit. Dude, man. I've officially, guys, over 1.2 million views on one of my TikToks. I'm pretty pleased about that. For the last few months of his life, dying from cancer, he volunteered to be a test subject. Wait, for several nowhere near ready human trials. Really? Did not know that. the more you know. I don't remember what John Wayne's real name is, but I do remember that it's a very silly name. Just turn a bit more to your right. I'm going to get that profile. Here you go. I'll give you a profile shot right now. You ready? I'll even take my headphones off for it. Get ready to screen cap this shit. Get ready to screen cap this shit, Milo. Okay? You ready? I'll give you the profile shot. Here we are. I think this is pretty profile. Can't tell. There you go. That's it. Hope you got it. That's all you get. That's all you get. Well, spoilers in the stream. We're going to talk about it a little bit later. Prey was amazing. Prey was really great. Actually, I will say one thing I did find out. Excuse me, after I rewatched it yesterday morning. You got 10 of them. Nice. Was that my biggest problem was the movie was that the pistol that that she kept is the same pistol that Danny Glover is given by the Predator in Predator 2. And my big beef with it was that they don't explain how the Predators end up with it. Now, if you stay and watch the credits, you'll notice that the credits are like Native American drawings telling the entire story of the movie before it goes to your normal black screen with the credits rolling. But if you stay and watch that part where it's animating the movie through like the Native American, not hieroglyphics, but like the imagery, cave paintings almost of the story, when it gets to the point where the movie ends, which is when she brings the head to the tribe, they add another cartoon scene at that point, which is that right after she gives the head to the tribe, they look up in the sky and they see 3 Predator ships coming. And then from that point, it cuts to black and rolls the normal credits. So they already kind of have told what's going to be happening if there's a sequel, which is that the Predators come down and get super pissed that she killed Jim. So just FYI, spoilers, they did allude to something else going on, which is really cool. I did, while watching it a second time, also feel that I appreciate that it was like a good hour into it before any real Predator action happens. That's fine. I just wish that they would have had, yeah, exactly, not the gym. I just wish they would have had a more ensemble cast. I've also realized I love movies with ensemble casts. It's like my thing. I fucking love it. And while it was very beautifully shot, the first hour of the movie needed something more for us to care, because upon watching it the second time, I was a little bit like, okay, come on, let's move along. Let's keep this going. And it felt a little boring, a little laggy, where one of my stipulations for enjoying a movie is like, how many times can I rewatch it and really enjoy it? I feel if I fast forwarded through the first hour and 10 minutes of this movie, I could probably watch the rest of it many, many times over. I just don't feel like the first part of the movie really holds up. The replay value is low, up until the end, basically. The tribe is Comanche. That is correct. That is correct, yes. And I watched it with my wife the second time, who happens to know enough about other languages where she was able to kind of tell me what was being said in French. And I watched it with subtitles on too. And sure enough, the subtitles of the French were just French words. So unless you know French, you don't know what the fuck they're saying. I mean, you might catch a few things here and there, but you don't know for sure. But like I said, having her kind of there to help me understand what they're saying is it was delightful. But I did like what, again, the second time I just kind of did agree with some other people who had complained that the beginning is a little too slow for a movie that doesn't have an ensemble cast. But she's probably the best female lead of a Predator, or I'll even say it, a Predator or Alien movie since Ripley. It's tricky to really nail the Sigourney Weaver Ripley role. That level of female lead that's not like obnoxiously not female or too sensitive. You need to have like, I don't know. I needed both. And she nailed it. I think the actress did really well. Is the time period when they were active on the planes or down to the survivors of reservations? If you answer, I can't hear you. Got 3 ads running. I'll tell you what. Just tell me when you're back from the ads and I'll answer the question. Jesus. I put all my sculpting tools away. That you don't. Oop. Like I said, just keep bugging me about a camcorder. Maybe someday I'll just give in from frustration. If that's your goal. I found a yard pickle. What? Jesus! Damn, Yard Pickle. Thank you for the raid. What were you doing, Yard Pickle? You did find a Yard Pickle. What were you doing on stream today? And thank you. Okay, you're back. Sorry, Nico, I didn't see that. It takes place when they were very active on the plains. What is it, 1718 or something like that? Would have been right around the time that like the French and, you know, English and Spanish were all arriving, but not really totally colonized yet. Yeah, so it's pretty old. I don't know how this works. Did a great job. You did it. You did the thing. I suck at it too, honestly. Hell, I would forget to raid half the time if it wasn't for Milo reminding me to do so. But it's still, I don't know. Yeah, it's a good movie. I have my gripes about it. But overall, I would probably say the Prey movie is as good as the second Predator movie, if not in some ways better. So, Raiden Dash, love you. It's all good. Thank you so much. You need my tips on this vein work I just finished. Okay, did you post pictures in the Discord? 1722. Yep, that sounds about right. Yeah. Yeah, I don't even think there was any real colonizing going on at that point. I could be wrong, but BRB, I have to get a, I think you mean picture, yeah. What'd you think of the Predator face there, Black Phillip? How'd you feel about that? His mask is cool as fuck. Probably one of my favorite Predator masks. But the face was a little wonky to me. So another thing I found out was a little cool. I have mixed emotions because I feel like it might be a little SJW stuff going on, but they worked heavily close, like something like a large percentage of the crew for the movie was Native American. I don't know about Comanche specifically, but was Native American. Most of the crew was. And from my understanding, they even had Native Americans bless the land they were shooting on, and there was like just a heavy amount of Native American support for the film. Matter of fact, even at the end of the movie, it says it's dedicated, I believe, to the Comanche tribes. I could be wrong. Something along those lines. Yes. Comanche had become a major power of horse warriors. Actually, you don't see horses a ton in the movie. You see horses from the French, and at one point, a Native American does grab a horse. But really, the tribe you don't see on horses at all, really, until the very end. So, yeah, they're mainly walking around. And there were some really good like homages to the original Predator, which was nice. Oh, I also watched off topic but on topic with movie critical review. I'm sure a lot of you have given up on it. I know a lot of people have, but I did watch the newest Jurassic Park. And of the new ones, of the 3 new Jurassic Park movies, the newest one is by far my favorite, hands down. So, if you like some good old dino destruction, and you've missed the Dilophosaurus from being in any other movie but the first one, then this is definitely a worthwhile watch. To understand the difference in looks. Yeah, there are different types of predators for sure. My wife said that she thought the Predator looked more alien, and I would agree. They made it a little bit more classic big head type of alien, you know, as opposed to the original Predator was almost a little bit more humanoid in the facial features. Another thing they did from behind the scenes pictures that have been starting to be released, which is kind of interesting because I don't think they've done this before. They had 2 actors playing the same Predator on set. I don't know why they did this, but they had 2 actors, one who wore the face head, so he was a Predator, but he wore the face with the mandibles, and the other one was the one who wore the mask. But they had them on set at the same time. It's a really interesting concept to me. I don't think they've ever done that. They always had the same actor playing the Predator, which means they got 2 dudes with ultimately, basically, they must have been the same body type. And then, I don't know if they were twins or what, but they had 2 dudes playing the same Predator, which I think is really fascinating. You posted a picture in NSFW. Okay. Dun, dun. I like it. It's a good vein. I would just throw some maybe smaller veins coming off of it, more like spider veins or something like that. This paper towel is getting dangerously close to my face. Have you seen The Only Good Indians by Stephen Green Jones? The author of Blackfest till Jones types. No, I haven't seen that. Is this an older film, newer film? The Only Good Indians? I'll check it out. Oh, okay, I'm sorry. I thought you said it was a... No, I haven't. Although I gotta be fair, I don't read a ton of fiction. Just being honest, okay? If I read, it's usually nonfiction. Oh, I also forgot to mention we still have Steve here, guys. Steve is still here, judging you. Gotta fly. Peace out. Look out for the next force session. Try and get in the opening. Yeah, for sure. I don't know when that's going to be, but yeah, for sure. Almost forgot to ask, what kind of pump do I need to get for a pressure changer? For a pressure pot, you just need a air compressor, any kind. Most pressure pots, the goblin is judging me. I guess he's judging everyone. That's what he does the best. Pressure pots, we have 3 of them that we use here at the studio, and all 3 max out at 60 psi. So you just need a pressure or air compressor that gets up to whatever the best performance of your pressure pot is. Those Harbor Freight pressure pots are the ones that we have, and they say don't go higher than 60. And so we have to buy some, because they're designed for, pressure pots are designed for painting. So you have to modify them with some attachments usually. It's kind of hard to go over without one in front of me, but it's pretty self-explanatory. About this one. Let me check it out. Camcorder. Yeah, it should work. You have to take most of that garbage off. You don't need the hoses and all that. Look, looks like it comes with a pressure gauge, so that's good. But you're probably going to have to cap some stuff off. Pressure pots are designed for air pressure to go in through a hose into it, and then a hose coming out of it. But you don't need the hose coming out of it. You just need to cap everything off. So my cap is done. It works pretty well. 10. That's pretty small. Wait, what's pretty small? 10 liter? It's a 2.5 gallon. And then if you look at the sizes, oh shit, I guess I didn't realize that. Actually, that might be pretty small. It says it's only 20.5 inches all the way to the top of the handle. That means that's almost half. That means, dude, that's actually a really small pressure pot. That means the pressure pot's like this big. Like, right? If 20.5 inches is to the handle and the handle's almost half of the measurement it's giving, dude, that thing is like tiny. So just beware of that. 9.5 centimeter or 9.5 inches wide. I don't know if you can, a pressure cooker, I don't know if it will hold the PSI that you need. How high do pressure cookers go up to? I mean, again, if you don't need that one that big, then yeah, don't get anything bigger than you need. Be able to do the eggs, okay. Yeah, I remember the eggs. The size of a chicken egg, yeah. Yeah, you should be fine with something that big, yeah. But if you ever want to do anything bigger, you'll probably need to invest in a bigger one. Does it say what it maxes out at as PSI? Probably somewhere. So you can make the insides, yeah. 20 psi more than atmospheric pressure. Yeah, but you need, okay, so if you're doing pressure potting, you need to be able to reach at least reach, in my experience, like 30. But I even run, like I was telling Camcorder, I run psi up to 60 psi for when I pressure pot. Like all these arms that we casted, they were all pressure potted at 60 psi. I think it would also depend on the viscosity of the material that you're using and cure time. Cure time probably matters less than the viscosity, but it's a water clear resin by Brink in the Yard. I'm not familiar with that company. Water clear, I would need to know more about it. It might say what kind of mold release you need to use. Depends on how good of a mold you have, too. Because you don't want to use, the more release you use, the more you'll have to polish off afterwards, because even mold release leaves behind a texture that would inhibit a perfectly clear cast. So one way or the other, you're going to be polishing anyways. Just how much you're going to have to. They only say for the silicone, they only say for silicone to the resin, not resin to resin. Okay. From flexible resin. Weird. It's trippy. Creepy ass foot claw thing. What is going on, Voluptuous Dumpster Fire? Best name ever. Project is coming along nicely, I see. Slowly but surely, yes it is. We already got 3 of the arms cast. Now we're working on finishing up these other ones. We're getting this fucking thing done. How's your weekend been? Jesus. Philip. with 14 viewers. Damn. Philip, how has things been? Long time no chat, duder. Ayo, Agent 00 Sonic, thank you so much. And Gundi, thank you so much. Finally catching you again. I know, you and I, we're two different spectrums of the time zones, man. It's so shitty. What were you working on in your stream? What am I casting with? Molding out of silicone and casting out of a two-part polyester. No. Not polyester, is it? A two-part plastic. This southern side of the world. Yeah, exactly. Makes it rough. Have you been streaming regularly? Because I follow you. I must just be out of the loop when you go live. Fairly consistent Friday night and Sunday night, European night, right, of course. But I also was on vacation recently. Okay, all right. Still working on your warmadillo creature. Nice, nice. Your weekend has been awesome, honestly. It's been, I'm not quite sure it's my girlfriend. Congrats on your GF. That's awesome. That's pretty cools. That's pretty cools. How much longer do you think you have on your warmadillo? Because I have way too much time left on this fucking thing here for those who haven't seen it. Like I said, we casted these arms are already out of plastic. These two and this one right here. They are already casted out of plastic. Where do I have to move this fucking thing to get it better into frame? This massive beauty. Dude, it's fucking huge. But like I said, we got some of the arms done. This one's actually done too. I just haven't molded it. Yet, but this one is also done. This massive beauty. Oh, and the arms. It's cool as well. Yeah, it is. It's coming along. God, it's fucking tedious though. I'm already on my next project in my head, so, but I ain't saying shit about it. Because I've been flip-flopping a lot, and I don't want to say one thing and then not end up doing it, so. I had too many projects going on up there. Too many projects rolling around. Plus, I know once this is all done being molded and everything, then I'm going to have to stream painting it. God, I hate painting. Do you stream the painting? Casted parts already. Yeah, I had to. There was just no way around it. So I take off each of these limbs, finish the sculpt. That's what I'm doing to this one here. He is judging you. It's right here, Steve. Yeah, do you paint on stream or do you paint off stream? That was what I was asking. Because I know you paint your duders too. Also not really liking it. Yeah, I feel like painting on stream is kind of a pain in the ass. It's just so fucking messy. So fucking messy. I don't mind sculpting on stream, but I painted a chest burster on stream a few weeks ago, maybe a month ago now. And it was a bitch. Although I was also using silicone painting, so that might have been part of it as well. But also because I'm trying to get into airbrush and doing airbrushing from my computer on my desk is not the best. That's the other thing I was thinking about. My area that I'm in right now is pretty closed off because the studio is so fucking hot for summertime. I want to be airbrushing inside my fucking tiny studio, tiny little room. That's a good question. I didn't think about it. Well, these are going to be molded again. So all fair, these are not these pieces, the arms. I casted them in technically what would be a white plastic, but I cast them with a little bit of pigment in them to make them gray. I like gray a lot when looking at sculptures. So these are technically gray. Here I can show them off a little bit better with a different camera. There we go. Okay. Yeah, so they're actually, I guess they kind of came out a little blue, but they're gray. They're gray. And the reason for it is I'm actually going to mold them again. So I made throwaway molds of these so I could get them really fast. And the seams aren't great. So I got to fix up the seams, and then I'm going to remold them into what I consider to be production molds. So I can make really badass seams. Because as you can imagine, building a mold wall up against a hard plastic is way nicer than building a mold wall up a sculpted feature. But yeah. And then I can match up the sculpt to them too, like I did up here. And then, yeah, he's got 8 fucking limbs, dude. Just his upper limbs. So that's tedious as shit. Like this is a chop off spot from where this was. So I think it, does it go like that? I think maybe it goes like this, kind of comes off of there. And this big arm is his upper shoulder. His upper right shoulder. But yeah. And honestly, I think I would just prime him and paint him with a skin tone. I guess I could cast it in a skin tone if I wanted to. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. Guy from Sideshow Collectibles talking about painting skin. Yeah, actually, I can paint skin tones really well. Just because of my quote-unquote day-to-day job, I'm really good at doing natural skin breakup. But I don't know that I think I would like to start with more of an opaque base. So I was thinking priming it in like a gray and then putting a nice base coat down of a fairly fair skin tone, and then doing just washes and sponge painting over it, then wrapping it up and completing it with a 1 or 2 dark washes to get into the crevasses of the sculpture. It's probably where I'm leaning as far as the steps. Maybe doing transparent, like crystal clear applications in between the layers. I've done this on other projects, and it lends to the depth of the sculpture, of the depth of the color. If you put a couple, like 1 or 2 layers of crystal clear in between each painting layer, that's kind of where I'm leaning. Dude, Sideshow though, some of their shit's fucking awesome. Actually, I can say pretty confidently most of their shit is awesome.
What makes you an exception?
I've never actually purchased any of their collectibles. You know what's funny? I don't really have... Oh, that's not true. I do have a lot of collectibles, just not really in my possession right now. They're all like packed up. But I've never had a side... I don't think I've ever had a Sideshow collectible. Yeah, exactly. Plus, you're good enough sculpting, like, and making things, and this is kind of how I look at it when I want something. I'm like, I could buy it, or I could just fucking make it myself, you know? Like, that's kind of how this whole thing got started, was just kind of wanting my own art. Okay, in all fairness, though, I don't think they have any collectibles from the video game The Forest, so even if I wanted to purchase one, I don't know that I could. You also want to do your own thing. Yeah, of course. Honestly, I think I'd be more inclined to buy like the Nika action figures that they've been making, dude. Nika's been making some really cool like Predator action figures, and I think that's super awesome. I can only purchase the things I like if it's a commission. So no one thinks, because no one thinks like I do usually. You mean you purchase things only if you're getting a commission? So like a very like a, that way it's a unique. It's unique. It's unique. I see what you're saying. Because you want to share it with the world. Yeah, I don't know when, but I am going to start a project in polymer clay soon. I suppose the next project I have in mind could be done out of polymer clay, so I could still mold it. I'll just make it out of polymer and then make a silicone mold of it if everything works out correctly. The project I have in mind will actually lend to being made out of polymer clay, so... While smoking oak. There you go. That would be unique for sure. Sick tracks. Don't know where the universe crossover. 58 is 65A. Is that the durometer? Shore and durometer, you could Google it, but I think are very similar. I think, I could be wrong, that shore is kind of like durometer, but it also includes information about the like, I could be wrong about this, but I'm pretty sure it also includes information about the tear strength, although I don't know how the numbers apply. But most of the time you'll be given a durometer reading for material on a hardness. 50A to 65A, that's interesting. I've never messed around, yeah. I've never messed around with resin with a durometer, honestly, that soft. 50 to 65A is like, that's pretty soft for a resin. I'm trying to think. Well, smooth cell 950. I mean, I guess some of the hardest molding silicones I use are around a 50 a tire. Okay, yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, they're all around that. Like that gray silicone I use for making molds, I think that's like a 50. It actually might be a 40 to be honest. That's still pretty cool. All right, how are we gonna... It's gonna be a mold, yeah. But like I was saying, I've never used a resin like that. Silicone, yeah. Got some fancy resin there, camcorder. Right. That makes sense. You don't want the resin to be translucent? I think that sounds kind of cool. Let's try something here. All right, let's see if I can make this. I need a better tool. No. Where is it? Looking for a very specific tool. This might work. At some point, I swear. You got to. It's worth it. It's so worth it. Honestly, you could probably mold some of the things you already have. If they're all at a Sculpey, you could do like silicone molds of your Sculpey sculptures, right? Oh, like overhang undercuts and shit like that. Yeah, that's true. Oh, that's a good point. Yeah, I'm excited. If you ever need any assistance or have any questions, just hit me up. I get myself into trouble with mold making all the time. Do you I'll come after you once that's on the menu. Do you sell your sculptures, Philip? Or like, do you do commission work, or is it just whatever you want to do? I've probably asked you that before, honestly. You need to make the mold with the nail already in it, like we talked about, the camcorder. If you have a positive, you need to put the nail in before you make the mold so the nail is embedded in the mold. Also, I want to see Philip. You want to see Philip? I don't know. What do you mean? Actually, especially considering you have this special resin stuff, nail will probably adhere better into that than it will in other things. You could pierce it, yeah, but if you can just get it embedded in the mold when you make it. Oh, you're ordering it pre-made. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, you could pierce it. Does it tell you what it's like, does it tell you what type of resin it is? Because certain glues might work. I can just re-pierce it every time. Put a new, you know, put it back in the pierced hole. Not just for me and my friends, however, the commissions is having. Yeah, that's no fun. Oh, that my real job already. I get that. Oh, the tiny little whatever you're putting inside the egg. Is that what you're referencing? Yeah, you just pierce it, whatever it's gonna be, or glue it to it, super glue it. I don't know. I don't know what kind of things you're doing. I imagine they're weird little creatures. Yeah, post a link. Post whatever you need to post. Yeah, but I'm also talking about literally using the smallest amount of it. I don't know what type of creature you're. I don't know what. Again, I don't know how big the things are, how big your nail is. I don't know any of that. If I saw these things, I could probably give you more information. Yeah, Phil Phillips got really cool shit. Camcorder. Go check that shit out. Yeah, I've been there once or twice, but we are always on the worst time lineup. So we were just talking about this earlier. I don't think I've seen the Warmadillo. Honestly, I think the last time I was there, you were still working on LED stuff. What's the jellyfish? The Metroid. Yeah. What's the jellyfish made of? Camcorder, that's very important. What's the jellyfish made of? She's done and glowing. Nice. It's got me since a couple of weeks. It's just the size of a normal playing marble. Okay, that's fine. What's it made of? So it's small. I'm with you. Okay. Let's say 3D printed resin. Okay, 3D printed resin, jellyfish the size of a marble. How big? And you said the egg is PLA? What? And the egg is normal egg shaped. It's 2-part mold. To be honest, that's a really small fucking thing, isn't it? Not sure what it is exactly. Oh, you know what I would use? I would glue it to the nail with the resin that you're going to make the egg out of. It's a 1-part mold. Okay. That's a little bit trickier. When we last spoke, I thought we talked about it being a 2-part mold. I just tingle your channel point hoarding spot. Wait, what? Yeah. But still, either way, I thought you were going to have access to the tip of the nail, but if it's a 1-part mold, it's going to be difficult. Takes 2 hours under. Well, first of all, for the amount that you would use for the gluing, you wouldn't need to pressure pot that. There shouldn't be air bubbles in that small. You're literally talking the smallest amount of the material. There shouldn't be any air bubbles. And you just take the nail. Dude, yeah, I could literally take the tip of a nail and glue it to... Hold on a second. I think you're overthinking it, camcorder. That's what I think. You, like, seriously, if you could just get it to stay on the, like, smallest amount of balance while it's suspended in there with the material, that's all you need. And it would cure outside of the pressure pot, surely. So, now you triggered him. Yeah. Yeah. But then you'll probably want to mold release the nail to some extent so that when it's all done, you can remove the nail and then fill that negative space, which you might have to use, like, say, a syringe or something to do that with, right? Although maybe not, I don't know. You might be able to just pour it in. It's not that hard to fold the material. I realize that, yeah. Yeah, you like even if you're trying to get it to balance in a specific way on the nail, you could always use something in the a meantime during when it cures. Kind of releases best depends on the material. Again, I don't know. I'm not familiar with that material, but like you could probably use Vaseline, honestly, if you really wanted to. Really? Fucking dope. Where's that? Interesting. It's resin to resin. Yeah. But the nail's metal. I think you'd be fine like using something like Vaseline, probably, honestly. Well, like I said, you could even do like Vaseline, I think. If you really want to get a good mold release that I use all the time, I don't even know where you're going to find it because I think Zip might have stopped making it, but it's called ME301. ME-301. I think you might be able to get a can of it on. They stopped producing it, but I think you can still get it. It's pretty good shit. It's aerosol Vaseline, and it works really well. It's like $12 a can, though, but that can's gonna last you for fucking ever. There's other, like, vinyl releases. If you check out Zip's website, ZIP, I don't think you can order from there, but they have a ton of mold releases. And if you're not familiar, you should be visiting BJB Enterprises website. They got a ton of cool stuff. Smooth On, Reynolds, same thing really. What's the other one? Probably Friends. There's a few websites you can find a bunch of this stuff. Philip, he's 3D printing little critters that he wants to put inside a mold. No, you would have to thin out the Vaseline. Probably with like mineral spirits or some other kind of chemical. You could probably use mineral spirits or like xylene. So he has a mold for an egg. And he'll print off these different creatures that he wants to float inside the egg. But he wants the egg to be like a crystal clear egg. Hence the resin. And he has to float the critter or the creature inside it. Ideally evenly, like dead center. I mean, yeah, you can. And they should float. They will. Yeah, well, they will float. That's why you need something in the mold to hold them at an exact point during the casting process of the egg. So we talked about like using a nail or something along those lines. But I mean, there's probably a few different ways to do it. You could probably use fishing line even, really, depending on what the mold looks like. So. Oh, you tried fishing line already? Because it like bonds with the resin, I would guess. So you can't get it out. That would be my guess, the problem with it. Yeah, okay. Yeah, you could, I guess you could cast in layers too. That is another way to do it. Have a smaller inner egg. I think a lot of it depends too, like I said, on the material that you're going to use. I shy away from water-based materials for sure. They seem super unreliable. I like chemicals that I can smell, you know? Jack Creator. I'll have to check it out. Living the Dream and Freddy Krueger, who's the main character. What is up, Sticks? How's your Sunday going? I'll have to check out Jack the Creator. That's cool. You said dioramas. Huh. How's your color book sales going, Sticks? I was just gonna say, okay, all right, being abused by customers. Awesome. How much, if you don't mind me asking, how much are you charging? $25. How many pages do they get? Oh, okay. All right. So it's basically roughly 25 pages or something. That's okay. I put up my chest burster on TikTok for $1,200 because I was like, I'm good with not making more of these, but if anyone wants them, that's where they are. So, which is $1. I may have told them too bad. Yeah, that's what you got to say. That's what you got to fucking say. Dude, that's honestly how I price so much shit in my life. Because of my like not wanting to make them. But being that I sell a lot of my stuff for really stupid high prices, and have success doing so, that's probably what I'll do. I am betting you someone is crazy wanting it and has the money. Oh, it'll happen. Yeah, I know I'll move them. It's just gonna take time. But I absolutely fucking refuse to put myself through the headache. Like, honestly, if I end up selling this thing when it's all done, replicas of it, they're gonna be at least like $3K. I'm not even gonna joke. This fucking Armsy will probably be $3,000 or $4,000. Because you guys haven't even seen me start working on like the base yet and all that shit. Spend 6 days worth of time and energy making them. I'm not gonna put the price at what I want them. Yeah. And the other reason I also price my stuff so high, honestly, sounds like a really weird thing to say, but because, like, for example, this creature that we're working on, the Armsy, is technically probably a copyrighted creature, I would imagine. And if I put it up on Etsy, they could yell at me, or something like that. So it's all like one-offs. So I don't want to get a cease and desist. I've made enough copyrighted characters before to know that the way you do it is you sell very few of them at a high mark, and you're fine. Intelligence means insanely high. If I end up doing it, I'll make it insanely high. No worries. Yeah, exactly. Well, and I would never, dude, I'd never get licensing For my chest burster, dude, which is now is owned by 20th Century Fox, which is owned by Disney, there's no way that I would get licensing. Yeah, I wouldn't even try. But that's also why I don't also want to get into selling these things. My entire adult life has been creating something and then having to bring it to market and produce it, and I fucking hate production work, even on things I love, like one of these. I don't want to have to make a ton of them. Ad break. Ad break. Good. Yeah. Okay. That'll work. Maybe? I don't know. That's how we do it. And I will be sad. I will be hurt. And if I can't get one because you made them, like, what, $3,000, I will be hurt and I will be sad. I didn't even say I'd make them yet, camcorder. I'm not convinced. The cost of something is always how much I don't want to end up working on it, to be honest. Like producing it specifically. One-offs are nice if you can get like work. Like I think that someday I'm gonna open up commissions. I've already talked to Turtle about this. I'm gonna open up commissions, but you're not gonna. It's kind of like Philip was talking about. But you're not gonna have a say in it. You get to give me a one-word description of what you want, and I'll do my best. You know, just be like, all right, you can do. I'll do commissions, but you get to say. Maybe I'll give them 2 words. You get to pick 2 words to base it on, and I will do the commission based upon that, and you get no other say on the commission. You know? Just like AI, all right. Yeah, kind of, yeah. Prompt and take what you get. That I'm not even joking. That is exactly what I would do. You don't get an approval stage or anything like that. You literally get whatever I fucking give you. Two words easy, yeah. People are pretty terrible, man. Especially when they pay you money, they automatically think they just own you, and it's a really miserable experience. My line art pieces are normally $5 for a full uncolored page, so I'm actually underselling them. Yeah, it's kind of like a package deal, though, right? Like, get 25 of them, get a discount. Teletubby bean. There, 2 words. I'm like, here's the thing. I would likely want input at some point, but I don't want them volunteering input. Wouldn't it be voluntary input anyways? Which is weird, right? I mean, you pay. It gets you like nothing. What you? That's so true. It's gonna do sales on. Shameless shill. Hey, there's nothing wrong with being a shameless shill. For against, because they aren't against or not agreeing to input. That's true. But here in America, it's horrible. Yeah, true. Like glue in the cereal or lack of. That's true. Yeah. And you don't get to say about any. You don't get to say anything about it with the like the big companies. You just got to deal with whatever you get. Also, I should warn you guys, if you're not following me on YouTube, you should probably do that. Because I'm debating on the near future, probably by the end of the year, I'll be doing the Patreon stuff. And that's all going to be special links to private videos on YouTube. So heads up. Oh yeah, it's more of a challenge too. Yo mama, that's 2 words. It's 2 words. Oh, I should also mention, guys, we are officially at 297 followers. Okay? 3 more to go. 3 more. Your mom is so fat. That's a common joke everywhere, I'm pretty sure. Pay the amount of clay you need. Yeah. Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah, it's definitely definitely like a group of sculptors hanging out dissing each other. That would be that joke. A bunch of clay nerds, right? That's what I'm saying. Could cast the car out of her. Oh my god. Whatever, you're a drawing nerd. Yours would be like, your mama's so fat, I can't zoom far enough out on my tablet to draw her. Like that. Wow, wow, jeez. You have to bounce. Time's flying when you have fun. For sure, Phil. Thanks for hanging out. I'm gonna try and swing by your next stream. I will make it happen. You shot RGB was a sandwich. Stay healthy, everybody. Enjoy your stream. And day, I would. It was good catching up, man. I'm gonna come catch up with you on your stream. It's gonna happen. That's actually a good one. The RGB one. I like that. Thank you, Milo. Thank you.
My time is close to coming. Do I stand still or try to fight? Follow me into the sky. Let's hold our breath till we die. I just wish it was for something. Follow me, follow me. We can take this city on. Follow me, follow me. This is what you're waiting for. Close to shutting. This is the turning point tonight. Follow me into the sky. I'm glad these clouds are so high. I'm not jumping off of nothing. Follow me, follow me. I can change forevermore. Follow me, follow me. This is what you're waiting for.
My first cranium study? Have you not sculpted anyone with a bald head yet? I'm your first bald head sculpture. First ever bald guy. Don't you prefer that? I don't know. I hate sculpting hair, so I would always prefer to not have to sculpt hair if I could avoid it. Although I guess you still have to sculpt the beard that I have, so you're not completely free of hair, right?
We're on express elevator to hell. Going down.
What's up, logged out? How's it going? This is a ball shape. It's your personality, dude. I fuck a whole thing. How was your weekend, logged out? Hopefully it was chill. Good. Where's my little alcohol spray bottle? Just woke up. Shit. Did you party hard last night? Spent 4 hours last night filming a short suspense project. Oh, that's cool. How'd it go? Are you happy with the outcome? Seems good. We'll see once it's edited. That's cool. Were you shooting outside at night? Keep knocking shit over. A little outside, but mostly indoors, but with a little lighting. Nice. You said it's a test, but I mean, do you think you'll end up posting the short or no? It'll be posted. Cool, cool. Yeah, I really dug how your camera strap's turning out, man. I'm about to order a bunch of stuff so I can start selling them. The camera straps? It's like a bunch more leather, I'm guessing. Oh, fasteners. Okay. I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. I'm really feeling the playlist today, guys. I'm digging it. I'm digging it.
Morton, Karma. My name is Juliet. I don't care what they say.
Strap cutter.
I didn't kill Romeo.
Ooh, that sounds like a bitch. That sounds like a bitch. Probably a wise choice.
I had the wickedest dream last night. I was walking through a dark hall and I opened up this door and there were all these men playing poker. Poker. They had no time for me. Their eyes were all looking down at their numbers. And I
Well,
said, stick 'em up, get 'em up, all the way up. Stick 'em up. This is a stick up.
even with a metal ruler. Yeah, I feel like that puts you in like the danger zone of chopping off a finger or something like that. I have almost cut myself. Better than I definitely would have cut myself already. Absolutely would have happened already. It for sure would have.
got money to burn, and I'm gonna take it. I want you to shut that door. Nobody's going anywhere. Don't you fucking move! I said, don't you fucking move! I want everybody over in that corner right there.
Man,
You better
this
drop
person in this song sounds very angry.
those cards, baby. You act like you're not scared, like you got no fear. I can taste it, man. I can see it in your eyes. You act like you're not scared, like you got no fear. I'm gonna take it from you. Stick your hands up. I said, stick your hands up. Stick your hands up. This is a motherfucking stick up.
I don't try to cut through it. Yeah, no, I'm guessing you have to keep cutting and taking a little bit down every time. How thick is the leather that you've been working with? How thick is it? Jesus. Leather is 5 to 6 ounces, not super thick. Oh, okay. You are an undercover Klingon? Gotcha. That's why. Wait, what? Do Klingons sculpt particularly good? What the shit? Are you saying my forehead is that of a Klingon? I think it's fucked up. I think it's fucked up. Oh, fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Do it. I can understand that. I can understand that. Craniums are tricky. All handheld. That's fine. Were you happy with how it turned out? Considering all those concepts? Really good shot. Okay. That was the hardest. Hey, crawling in attics is always a good time. My cloak in very hand for this project, though. Wait, my cloak in very hand for this project? Oh my god, I don't know what you mean. I don't know what's going on. You've confused me officially. Congratulations. Oh, your cloak came in very handy. Didn't know you had a cloak, but rock on. Maybe everyone should have a cloak. Everyone should have an attic. What's up? Yeah. Long time no see. Hope everything's going well. I'd probably fall through it, right? No shit. Attics are creepy as fuck. No other way to put it. Meh. I'm troubled as ever. Why are you troubled? Don't be troubled. Oh, you've been here for some time. Nice. A quality raid from Philip is always nice. Your muse is still angry with you. Won't let you work as I wish. Ooh. Damn muses. I hate it when they act that way. I know the feeling. That's why I have Steve, the Judgment Goblin, always around. He doesn't give a shit about my muse. He just gives me guilty looks whenever I'm not working.
Please state your name clearly into the microphone.
My name is System 13 Indigo Mark Delta. My friends used to call me Sid.
So you're a worker model.
I used to work here in the factory. All the Indigos did. The hybrids said we would be released after the third new millennium. Then Genesis 7
I have a gig farm in Ark. A giga? What is a giga farm? Is it just like a big ass farm?
You realize that by deliberately interventing with your own codex, you've reconnected your consciousness that has been nullified for all System 13s, including you. Why did you do it?
I didn't touch my codex.
Oh god. No. No, what? What are we talking about?
2,500 years. Something inside me must have woken up. I've been here since the factory itself was constructed.
It's a death farm?
Feelings.
What's a death? What the fuck is a death farm in a video game?
Over and over again. To turn into a fucking nightmare. My conscience left me no choice but to build Genesis 15. I had to escape.
We can't do anything to alter your codex. Human consciousness is difficult to constrain.
It was a wake-up call. And now I've moved on from one shitty nightmare to another. A new era for me. Now, if you don't mind, officer, get the fuck out of my cell.
Calling all System 13s. Welcome to Junction 7. The factory is now open. You will work here until your reactors expire. If you do not obey, you will be captured, dismantled, and then incinerated. Please stand by for further announcements. And once again, welcome to Junction 7.
That was a very, very odd audio. It breeds gigas. I don't know what the fuck a giga is. Okay. Greatest predator on the map. Okay. PTSD intensifies. I don't know if this is still part of that weird intro that we heard a little bit ago, or if that was just a random track, but I'm digging this tune. Yeah, I can't speak to Ark, guys. I have never played Ark. I understand the premise of the game, but I've never played it. This is all alien talk to me. Ark, how long has Ark been out? It's got been out for like 7 years now or something like that. 6 years? It will suck up your time like a vacuum cleaner. Full of pain and happiness. I don't know. I put a lot of time into games, you know, to waste my life away. What's adding one more, you know? Dropping shit. Oh, good. Damn. Yep, that's a lot. I know it's dinosaurs. That's the extent of my knowledge about Ark. I know it's dinosaurs. Like prehistoric shits. But that's about it. Instead of playing this shit out of me. Hey, some games are just good. Like Forest. I put way too many hours into the Forest, for sure. $4,200 hours into Ark and no end in sight. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a lot of hours. Yeah, I have no idea how many hours I have into the Forest. It's a lot, but I don't know how long. How many hours you got into it logged out? Nerfo rated me. Thank you. Thank you for the raid, Nimfel. Much appreciated. Did you know I finished my Geiger egg? I did not. Did you post pictures in my Discord? That's where I know where shit's going on. No problem, dude. Thank you very much. Yeah. I was playing that. Was playing that Dinkum? What? What the fuck is that? It's pretty good and fun. I don't know what Dinkum is. No idea. 2,500 hours. Yeah, that seems like a lot, but I have no perspective for how many hours. It's a sandbox survival. Oh, okay. Yeah, I wonder how much time I've put into shit. I have no idea. Forest has got to be up there with one of my most played games. Except for maybe Grand Theft Auto 3 when I was a kid. I played that shit way too much. That or GoldenEye. Ooh, GoldenEye might be up there too, but I have no way of knowing that. kind of like Animal Crossing survival mode. I say. I started playing Ark on PS4 and then switched to PC when I built mine. Never again will I play that game on a console or with a controller. I can imagine. I have a great respect for PCs in gaming. Better not be another version of that fucking song again. It is. We're not going to put up with that. We aren't putting up with that. I will check it out. Let's check it out. Oh my god, that's fucking awesome. That's fucking cool as shit. I love it. How big? Paper mache Geiger alien egg. How big is it? I can't tell, but I love it. Oh shit, we had someone new join our fucking thing. Oh, that's you. Okay. I just realized Milo posted the picture of Their Canadian hat cam. I love it. Sculpting. Oh, yeah, sculpting. About 40 centimeters high. Okay. Love it. Love it. Oh, it opens and closes. Oh, I guess you can kind of see that from the picture. How long did that take you? But it was a good time spent. Fuck yeah, it was. That's awesome. Anything aliens, you'll always have me at, you know? Oh, that's cool. As animated figurines. Huh. Yes, I think it is. I think it's the lead singer. Could be wrong. Yeah. Yeah, I like pretty much every one of their albums. Certain ones I'm more familiar with than others, but I definitely, they've never made something I didn't enjoy. Just to understand their songs. I know on one of their albums they actually had English versions of some of their songs. Steve sees you. I wasn't a fan of the English version. Well, no, it's not. It changes the whole vibe of the song for sure. The only reason I think they had English versions of those songs were because they were used in soundtracks. Like Engel was used in Mortal Kombat soundtrack, and have you seen the Zeit video? No. Is that the one, the porno? Well, wait, is it the porno one? Because I've seen their pornographic video. Deutschland. Really? I like it, but it's not my favorite. I like their older stuff for sure. I like all of their stuff. I can listen to all of it. But I like the most, probably their first album. No, it isn't. You should watch It Means Time. Okay, I'll check it out. I'll check it out. And the lead singer, he actually ended up, I think, coming. He has a side project band too, I think. Yeah, it is. It's way harder, I think. Yeah.
Let the greatness inside of you take over. Stockbroker or an activist, a soldier or a pacifist. Life a chain reaction. You a link or you a catalyst. Walk in a house of God, your house of cards starts collapsing. Fashion killer higher than villains and ass. Fuck titles, you provoking a reaction. Are you slow or are you fast, man? Are you smoking or you passing? You wish or you hoping?
Yeah, I didn't follow the solo project either.
Busy showing them what greatness like. Everywhere I go, I get a standing ovation. Speaking the codes, my game got no imitation. It's innovation. You are now experiencing greatness. 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 You are now experiencing. I'm prepared for the greatness. Spit a flow that'll strip your soul bare and naked. I ain't scared to say shit. Yeah, God is the greatest, no joke. I have my foes going through spiritual anguish, cause I'm clearly his favorite. Never here for the fake shows, staring at the so-called gangsters. The OGs with nothing to play with. This is much more than entertainment. Still hit on my marla, walk through the hood, I'll show my name is my name.
Jesus. You made me drop all my stuff, Turtle. Where's the smoke? There's a lot of Sculptor doing some sick sculpting stuff. What's going on, Turtle? How's your weekend been? Sure is. What's going on? Branzels. Sculptors sculpting.
Morton, Karma. My name is Juliet. I don't care what they say. I didn't kill Romeo. I had the wickedest dream last night. I was walking through a dark hall, and I opened up this door, and there were all these men playing poker.
Oh, we heard this song earlier, or at least a version of it.
They had no time for me. Their eyes were all looking down at their
I know, Turtle's so popular. So popular.
pick 'em up.
I duck you up? What? Turtle.
There's a curse, a barricade, like an addiction that I can't break. I watch myself lose my autonomy. It's so appealing when you get a taste.
I'd come stalking the chat. Oh yeah, are you watching? You're watching Prey right now.
Left with my heart on hold. That's when you fall all the way. You can't stop the story.
We talked about Prey earlier, so you missed the Prey talk. Had a break between orders to squeeze in. Fuck yeah, dude. Hope you enjoy it. A lot of people I thought weren't going to enjoy it and they ended up watching it and they liking it. So hopefully you too will dig it.
You invest so much of yourself. Sometimes it's hard to just let it be. 'Cause when the lines are blurry, my love gets greedy. When I look at the mess we made, we always needed more. And now my heart weighs heavy. I lose my autonomy, 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 autonomy.
Confirmed to be my favorite Predator. I still like the original better. But I don't want to say anything now that Turtle's in here. But I did. You remember the problem I had with it the other day? Did you rewatch the credits? Because you need to rewatch the credits if you didn't pay attention the first time. Pay attention to the credits, Turtle. At the end. Watched it again. Yeah. The credits explain some stuff. Yes, rewatch the credits. At the French part without spoiling anything. Okay, gotcha. All right. Yeah. That's about the middle. You're about right. I'm just saying when you get to the end. I know there's additional casting. No, that's not what I'm talking about. Watch the animations. excuse me, the first part of the credits is like all, it's basically retelling the movie in like hieroglyphic, or it's not hieroglyphics, it's but like cave painting style. I'll rewatch, yeah. I'll leave so you can talk. No, I don't even want to tell Logged Out. I'm not going to say anything. Just watch all of the animation. So that goes for you, Turtle. Just watch the full animation of the credits. As soon as it cuts to black, don't worry about it. But there's something more there that I caught the second time watching. It's not much, but it's something. And I can't be the only one who picked up on it, but I haven't seen anyone talk about it online, which is weird. I'm always looking up for animation. Yeah, the end is kind of like a little animated thing, so oh, the credit sequence is. I'm not giving anything away, it just is. Did you just watch it, Locked Out?
We're on express elevator to hell. Going down.
Yeah, I'm surprised I caught it, but I'm happy I did end up sitting through the credits, so. And I'm not the only person that had that complaint with the movie either, so like, the fact that it's hidden in the credits is pretty cool. How did you know? Yes, that's exactly what happens. That was the part that all the fans were angry about, was that they just left that open. How are they supposed to know, you know? Just a feeling. I meant to bug Black Phillip about that when he was in too. I don't know if he caught it. Or the Sandman. Was it? Is that a Marvel thing, by the way? Am I lost? What the fuck is the Sandman? Shit, I keep seeing shit about this. Popcorn time are done. Back to the show. Good luck. Hope you like it. Oh my god, I wish I would have left before I heard CC say that. I don't know what it is, okay? I don't know what Sandman is. I don't know none of that shit. Worst nerd ever right here, guys. All right, dudes and dudettes, we are... I know. I'm leaving before I go back to pray angry. I'm heading out anyways. Everyone, thank you for hanging out. If you haven't followed me on social media, please do so. Wait, happened right after the credits? So does that imply that... Yeah, I think it does. I think it implies that literally if they do a sequel, that's where they're going to have to pick up. Right after the final scene. I mean, yes, I mean, like, I would assume the credits kind of jump through the days. I will watch it. I will watch it for sure. If you guys haven't joined the Discord, please join the Discord. If you haven't followed me on social media, please do so. All my links will be in the ending screen. So otherwise, have a great have a great rest of your Sunday, guys. Have a great rest of your Sunday, and I'll be back on Tuesday, guys. Thank you so much, and have a great rest of your weekend. Peace out.